Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. This episode climbed with some coworkers on one day we had off from work, so let's just jump right into it. Starting off here, got a nice, easy yellow one. Very nice. Get the feet up the wall. Quiet with your feet, I think is something I've heard, so I'm trying that. Very mindful with the movements. Yeah, so far though, these climbs, I don't think there's any new. There's one new one at the end. It's a couple interesting ones, but nothing too crazy. There's only one new one, unfortunately. But this was just more about like kind of, I'm trying to basically indoctrinate them into rock climbing. Now this purple one here, I go for it, and I actually realized how I screwed up. I screwed up by not putting my foot against the wall enough, and so here I get my foot up really high, and then when I swing out and grab it, it's nice, easy to get up. And then here I just got to remember to get the hands up, and where that hold is, do a little foot swap, stand, get that foot up high, and stand up, grab the top, and then feel good about it. Now onto this green one here. Nice little dino move up to this hold. Kind of cross your hands over, get up and over. Now my coworkers are pretty. They're brand new to rock climbing. They've gone only I think 4 or 5 times maybe total. And they're doing great. So it was pretty cool to. It was also really interesting actually to see people who are very new to climbing climb, because it makes you understand, at least for myself, it made me understand that, hey, there are a lot of things that I have done that I feel like are mistakes, that I am able to help correct in them. And it feels kind of nice, but at the same time, it's also really interesting to watch how someone who's completely fresh and new to climbing attempts a problem. Something that for someone who's climbed a long time or for any amount of time might look at it as like kind of an easy thing to do. But for someone who's kind of just getting into it, it's might not make the most sense, and they might not be super confident with how their decision making on a certain climb. So it's just really cool to kind of see all that. These are just some of the climbs that we tried. They I think they just did up to green climbs today, but it was yeah, it was really cool. This climb, they almost got to the top here. I think the one guy that almost got to the top, I think 100% he can do this. It just is going to take like 1 or 2 sessions. Now this orange climb here, I feel like on Friday when I did this, I surprised myself a lot. But this time here, I really felt actually way more comfortable when I sat down here. I like kind of squatted on it, and I was able to match that. It felt super strong. Now back to this climb here. I only tried this once, unfortunately. But I did hit it on my first try, so that felt good. And then I cut my foot, which was bad. I couldn't really get regain on it, so that was bad. I did try this blue one here. So actually there's 2 new ones. There's this blue one here, which I was able to start it, but I need to figure out a different way of doing it. That guy there who's pointing his toe out, he was just saying, yeah, get your foot way out there. That's someone I climb with on a regular basis there. I tried doing that. Didn't feel too great, but from here, I just tried to like, okay, let's feel this here. What I tried to do is, what he said is left hand up there, right hand on the start hold. I tried to just kind of pull myself over, and I think I might be able to get that first move in. But this is the new climb that I initially thought about here, which is this orange one. It is very interesting. I actually really enjoyed this. I think I could have used the volume there, but I like this climb as a whole. Match the top, go up with the left hand, go up with the right hand, match the top. I felt good. I was happy to flash that. Then we moved back up here to they were trying this green one. on that wall that you see there, the top hold where you have to stick your foot out. They were going back to do that. That was like their final climb of the session they wanted to get done. And luckily they were both able to complete it, which was awesome to see. I saw a child do something slightly different on this climb here. They went out this way and I thought, oh, this is interesting, let me try it. I then realized there's nothing to put my feet on here, so this is not going to work. So I promptly gave up, but we never end on a fail. We always end on a win. So I'm finishing off with this red climb, which I actually think is kind of fun. That's that right there. Tail of the tape. Yellow, red, green, all good. Purple had the one mistake on that climb. Not a big deal, but overall pretty happy with the orange. Got that orange done. I really want to go back down to the dungeon area and try that orange climb again and just really lock in and try like at least 5 or 6 times. Maybe I'll be able to finally get my toe up there. That's kind of like right now what I'm hoping for. Yeah, and then the blue climb, also interested in it more, but not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that. I think it might be a little hard. The beta my friend was showing me was a mantle. I'm not 100% sure if I can do that mantle. I tried it a couple times off camera just to see how it felt. It felt hard, possibly doable, but we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe. And as always, keep on climbing.